This week we had JYU Digital Service as our case study. It was told that how JYU's IT department is stepping into a new era with a safe development method. Though the methodology was lean and agile, the real customers were missing in the early phases of the project to state their ideas and requirements. So the question was, what would be the best way to engage the in-customer students into new services, the ideation and development to ensure high user experience? As per Service Design Network, the activity of planning and organizing people, infrastructure, communication, and material components of service in order to improve its quality and the interaction between service provider and customer is service design. As per Mark Sticktorn and Jacob Snyder of This is Service Design Rethinking, 5 key principles to keep in mind when rethinking a service are user-centered, co-creative, sequencing, evidencing, and holistic. Service design should be done based on the user requirements by understanding the requirements of end users, using elicitation techniques like defining, understanding, and agreeing on the appropriate set of functionalities, features, and intended benefits of the new system. So the solutions we propose are to engage students in the requirements and development phase. JYU should conduct student workshops to get ideas what is the IT actually needed by the students. This would make sure that students as users, values and input are taken into account. Modeling. Tunanen prefers Gengler, Hui and Witten and proposed using values to look at requirements to better understand the mental models and value structures behind preferences and thus to better understand the drivers of system use. For this, repertoire grades can be used, which applies a cognitive mapping technique for requirement analysis and hence models people's value structures and mental models, that is, personal constructs of the world they live in. Think hard about strategy. Products should be designed with end goal in mind and be targeted for both long-term as well as short-term requirements. For global goal, which JYU aims, product design should be done with characteristics that facilitate intercultural communication, uses of coexisting beliefs, inclusion of social norms, rules, and expectations. Portfolio. The department should be focused on providing better service products that can meet the requirements of the students rather than providing them with many platforms providing similar services. Currently, there are several platforms like Corpi, Moodle, Modifestin, Coppa that provide similar service of course workspace, whereas students are using third-party apps like WhatsApp, Slack, Google Drive for group work. Collaboration. The general problem is system designs are based on developers' ideas more than the users themselves. So ideas should be collected in collaborative way of users and developers by promoting internal and external participations of the users, which can be done by personalized communication like auto-generated messages, survey games, emails concerning the expectation and needs of the users from the system. Design toolkits like storytelling, scenarios, visualization, diagrams, and prototypes. In order to achieve high user experience, it is necessary to manage support and change. Engagement of users in early design process means the requirement analysis is implemented. Developing a MVP gives an opportunity for feedback and motivates students' participation. Modeling of values of users using different techniques can be helpful in engaging students' participation. The solution provided should not only aim short-term but also for future requirements. But solutions provided should be the ones that meet the requirements and not the ones that are already available. Hence, for this, it is fundamental that users as students and developers collaborate for the system design and are engaged as early as possible. Thank you.